Hi everybody, in this video we are going to work on solving equations that have distributive property on both sides, which means we'll have variables on both sides. Excuse me. So we know how to deal with equations that have distributive property, and we know how to do equations with variables on both sides. So this is just a combination. So not really necessarily anything new, just more of what we were doing put together. All right, I have 3 examples for us to work through, so let's get started. All right, example 1. So 2 and then parentheses n plus 5 equals 10 parentheses n minus 7. All right, so as with all the videos, if you need to pause the video to catch up, or if you need to back it up so you could redo something or rehear something, please do that, because we want to make sure that you are understanding the process. All right, so first thing that always happens, we need to get rid of the parentheses. So in order to get rid of the parentheses, we need to distribute the 2 on this side. And then separately, on the other side, we need to distribute the 10 to those. So on the left side, when we distribute the 2 to the n, we will get 2n. And distribute the 2 to the 5 will give me plus 10. On the right side, distributing the 10 will give me 10n minus 70. So I took care of distributive property, which eliminated the parentheses. So now we have an equation with variables on both sides. So the way we solve this is we can't solve an equation if there's variables on both sides, so we need to take away the variable on one of the sides. So I need to take it away. It doesn't matter which side. I'm going to go ahead and take this one. I like to have my variables on the left if possible. It doesn't matter though, so whichever way you want to do it is fine. But I need to get 0 n's over here, so that means I need to take away 10 n's from this side. But you know the rule, whatever you do one side, you have to do the other. All right, so if I take away 10 n's over here, I'm not going to have any n's left over. So I'm just going to have negative 70. On this side, if I take away 10 n's, that means I'm going to be left with negative 8n plus 10. So now we have a 2-step equation. So to solve this, we need to subtract 10 from both sides. So that goes down to 0. Now I have negative 8n equals negative 80. Divide both sides by negative 8. So that is gone, and n equals 10. And there you have it. So to recap, I distributed on both sides. That got rid of the parentheses. Created a problem with variables on both sides. So I had to take away the variables on one side. That left me with a 2-step equation, and then you solve. All right, let's try another one. And I might try and go a little more to the left on this one so I can get the last 2 examples down here. All right, so here's example 2. 4 parentheses 2m minus 9 equals m minus 1. All right, so this time I only have one set of distributive property to do. So I'm going to distribute over here, and that will get rid of the parentheses. So that's going to give me 8m minus 36 equals m minus 1. So I distributed the 4 to the 2m minus 9, and that's how I got the 8m minus 36. So now I need to solve for m. So I have variables on both sides. I need to take away the variables on one of the sides. So I'm going to take away this m, which means I have to take away an m over there as well. So when I take away the m over here, all I have is -1. And when I take away an m from 8m, I'm going to have 7m minus 36. So now I need to solve the two-step equation. So I'm going to add add 36 to both sides. So that goes down to 0. So 7m equals 35. Divide by 7. So that's gone. And m equals 5. All right. One more example, and then hopefully you will be in great shape to take care of the rest on your own. All right, so for example 3, let's do 3, 4x plus 1 equals 7x minus 1. All right, so first step, I need to get rid of the distributive property on both sides. So I'm going to distribute the 3 over there, and then on the right side, I'm going to distribute the 7. So on the left side, I'm going to get 12x plus 3. And on the right side, I have 7x minus 7. So all I did was I multiplied those by 3, and I multiplied those by 7. All right, now I have variables on both sides, and we can't do that, so I need to take away the variables from one of the sides. So I'm going to take away the 7x over here, which means I need to take away 7x over there. So when I take away the 7x here, that goes down to 0. So I have -7. And when I take away 7x over here, I get 5x plus 3. So now I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. So that cancels. 5x equals -10. Divide by 5. And x is -2. All right. So again, if you need to go back and re-watch any of these problems, please do. But basically your steps are, first, we're going to distribute. Second thing we're going to do is eliminate the variables on one side. From there, we have a two-step equation, so you should be able to follow that down because you've been doing that for quite a while. All right, good luck.